Hey guys, the Exit Dude here, and I have not made one of these videos in a while, where I show off the exit signs and emergency lights I have in my room. So let's get started. So starting off here is this generic LED combo. It's just a typical generic combo unit. It has these micro LED lamps, and the lamps are also swivel head too. So yeah, this particular unit here is rebranded by the Exit Light Company or Light Fixture Industries, but I believe the original manufacturer is either Yuya Lixin or Jiwoo. So yeah, this unit is also from 2017, and the test button is on the bottom here. So if we give it a test, it's not that bad. Especially for the spot, it isn't that bad. But I believe these are designed for low output spacing. So yeah, that's all over here. Let's go to the desk and see what we got. Alright, so on the desk, we have two units, an emergency light and an exit sign. Almost a year ago, I made something like this, only had an exit sign on the desk, but in the following months, I decided to change it up, and now we have an emergency light on the desk. So let's get started with the emergency light first. So for the emergency light, we have an Emergy Light JSM emergency light. It's a fully metal emergency light. The heads are plastic. Here's the Emergy Light logo here. And here's the test lever, ready light, and charge light. So yeah, this emergency light is from 1996, and yeah, the charge light here, or high charge light, it just tells you if the battery's charging or on a float charge. Right now it's on float charge. I don't think you can see a little wink. I don't think there's gonna be. Yeah, usually when it's on float charge, this thing flashes a bit. Oh, as you can see, you saw it flash. So that means the battery's on full charge and it's ready to go. So if we test it, it's decently bright. And as you can see, the high charge light is on because we wasted some of the battery and the battery is being charged. So yeah, that's it. Now moving on to the exit sign, it's this. It's a vintage one. This is a Lithuania ES series incandescent exit sign from the 1980s. I don't know the date specifically, but it's definitely from the 1980s. And you can see the faceplate's brushed aluminum. In fact, the entire sign is aluminum. It has incandescent bulbs in it currently because I don't have any LED bulbs for it. It's AC only, and so it's not going to do anything if the power goes out. It's just going to turn off like a normal light fixture. And as you can notice, it's also double face. You can see the red glow that's on the wall. So yeah, that's all for the desk. Alright, so up here we have a combo unit like usual. This one's in black housing and green lettering, which looks really nice. Black housing and green lettering looks really nice in exit signs. This one has circular lamps too, which is pretty cool. This one's also a high capacity unit. It has two batteries in it. So this one is rebranded by Navilight. This one is from 2015. I believe the original manufacturer is either Jiwoo or Yuya Lixin. As you can see, if we move this, the test button is on the bottom. So we give it the test. The lamps are pretty decently bright. Let me move it. There we go. So yeah, that's all over here. Alright, so over here we have a new spot for my exit signs. This wasn't here the last time I made a video, but I decided to make this spot recently. So yeah, so the sign shown here is a Prescolite Novus combo from 2004. The exit sign portion is LED, and the emergency light portion is incandescent. If we test it, it's decently bright. And the exit sign also stays on. So yeah, the Prescolite Novus series is a predecessor to the Dualite Lifeform series. I mean, because they were both owned by Hubble at the time, so that's why the exit sign portion looks pretty similar, if not identical, to the LX. In fact, here's one of my LX signs. This one's in green. This one's from 2006. As you can see, the lettering is completely different compared to that, and this one has a Dualite logo, while this one has no logo on the faceplate. So yeah, that's why they look kind of similar, if not identical. So yeah, that's pretty much it over here. Here's the inside of this combo unit. As you can see, you have an LED board, 6 LEDs, batteries right here, power supplies in there. There's a capacitors. There's really nothing much to see in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's the inside of the Emergy Light JSM. As you can see, there's a circuit board, and there's a transformer. There's the battery. The battery's not original, because this is from 1996. The original battery came dead, so I have a 6-volt 4.5 amp hour battery in there. It originally has a 6-volt 7 amp hour battery, which usually it will make it last longer, but I just only have a 6-volt 4.5 amp hour battery in, so it'll just last a standard 90 minutes. The way to open this is you have to get a screwdriver and just take the screw out, which I did here. So just gotta close it and just put the screw back on, and that'll be it. Alright, so here's the inside of the Lithuania ES series sign, and as you can see we have 2 incandescent light bulbs, and here's some labels, and that's pretty much it. There really isn't anything else to see in here. And by the way, these signs are a pain to fully close, and in fact I accidentally broke a piece of the downlight diffuser trying to close it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's the inside of the Prescolite Novus combo. As you can see, the access sign portion looks literally the same as the Dual Light Lifeform series. In fact, here's the LX again, and as you can see, it looks literally the same, except for this one. This has more circuitry because it's just an exit sign with battery backup. This one is just a tandem combo, that's why it has less circuitry. Most of the circuitry is inside the emergency light portion, which I'm not going to open because, as a matter of fact, when I first got this, the battery was strapped in, but the battery's not strapped in now, so if I open it, the battery's going to fall out, and it's going to be a big pain in the ass to assemble back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Finally, we have this combo unit here. As you can see, we have these labels here, the LED board, 2 batteries, because this is a high capacity unit. Here's the wiring connections, the transformers behind here. That's pretty much it. Alright, so here's everything in emergency mode. As you can see, this Prescolite Novus combo is doing a decent job. Moving over here is the generic LED combo, which is also doing a decent job. Down here, here's the Emergy Light JSM, which is also doing a pretty decent job. And next to it is the Lithuania ES sign, which is just turned off because it's AC only. Moving up here, here's the generic LED combo, which is also doing a pretty good job. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.